Hi. Hi, everybody. Good evening. And welcome to the Songwriter's Living Room. This is an epic night. This is night, I think it's night 21. We have been doing this live stream for 3 weeks straight. And it started out as just we'll just do this for a week, and then extended it another week, and extended it another week. And it's just grown into such a neat little vibe where everybody can kind of gather around and just, put their computer on and go about their business. I know it's late on the East Coast and it's even later in Europe, so I applaud you all for watching this live.
But it's early in Australia.
But it's early in Australia, exactly. Anyway, again, thank you for tuning in. The whole vibe here is just very real and organic, and I have no plan. A few songs that I pull out, and the good news is our dog Luna did not get skunked today, so she's clean as a whistle. And it's gorgeous. The rain stopped. It's still a little chilly, but it's still really kind of nice between winter, spring weather. And I know we're all hanging in there. About to possibly hear some good news tomorrow about when the businesses will start to open and we can get integrated back into our regular routines. But I've really enjoyed our time together. And I'm gonna be here tomorrow night. We're just gonna go on a night by night basis, I guess. But if you keep listening, I'll keep playing. Oh, let me turn my computer on. So I can see you guys. Jeffrey, hello Jeffrey. And Tom and Sherry. Hi Steve. Nice to see you. Alright, you guys all are in real time. Cool. Alright. Turn this off. So I've got another little eclectic set of originals and some covers. Maybe a request will enter into the picture. But this is a song that I wrote on a record called The Beauty Inside. And it's a song I wrote was inspired by a horse that I have that's very strong and willful. And she's what they call a lead mare. And those kind of horses kind of know everything, and they look at you with a great deal of disdain. So I was really just trying to connect with her, and I was trying to figure out, after much frustration, how we could, since she didn't appear to care for me at all, and she was a rescue. All of my horses pretty much are rescued from feedlots where they sell them to people that usually take them across the border for horse meat. That's the sad truth. So these horses were all rescued, and she didn't care. She still didn't really care for me. So I kind of figured out a way to soften because I was getting really angry, because she wouldn't do anything. She was very stubborn. She was not very trainable, and so what I did is I started to figure out what I could do, rather than trying to change her. I softened my whole approach to her, and well, wouldn't you know it, she ended up softening her approach to me. And I did that by trying to figure out what we had in common. And I thought, well, if it works with horses, maybe it would work with people too. So I think it does. This is called Darling. sharing dreams, darling. Fields of green lit up by the moon. We're running free, darling. That's 2 or 3 things that we have in common. We have in common. We have in common. We have in common. Yeah, and you know what? She's a pretty cool horse. I think she kind of likes me too. So, I'm going to move on to... I can't get through the night without doing a little bit of Joni Mitchell. I'm actually looks like I'm going to be doing a weekly live stream of just her music. We chose Wednesday nights for now. So if you want your Joni fix, you can definitely count on Wednesday nights for some Joni Mitchell. I like this song. She comes for conversation. I comfort him sometimes. Comforting conversation, he knows it's what he'll find. I bring him apples and cheeses. He brings me songs to play. He sees me when he pleases. I see him in cafes, and I only come to say hello and look away before his head knows how much I want to see him. She removes him like a ring to brush her hands. She only brings him out to show her friends. But I want to free him. Cigarettes and sharing sodas. That's how our time began. Love is a story told to a friend. It's secondhand. So I listen to his questions. I get my answers when they're found. He says she grieves every sin, but I know she leaves him down and speaks in sorry sentences, miraculous repentances. I don't believe her. Tomorrow he will come to me and he'll speak his sorrows endlessly, and he'll ask me why. Why can't I leave her? He comes for conversation. I comfort him sometimes. Comforting consultation, he knows it's what he'll find. He knows it's what he'll find. very rewarding song, I must say. I love imagining you all in your pajamas and your computer's out doing whatever it is you do, listening to this music. That's so cool. It's like you're in my living room, I'm in your wherever. Hopefully your living room.
I'm in your pajamas.
I'm in your pajamas? No. I'm in sort of my pajamas. I decided to wear something slightly better than what did I have on last night? Well, I guess you might call it lounge wear. Lounging wear. Yeah. So, I'm going to do a request. Jeffrey has been requesting this song for weeks now, and it's off a record I did. It's a cover. It's off a record called Cool Songs, Volume 1, and it's from the musical Oliver. I've never played it live. I only recorded it, so this will be fun and new and scary. Where is love? Does it fall from skies above? Is it underneath the willow tree that I've been dreaming of? Where is he? The one I close my eyes to see. Will I ever know that sweet hello is meant for only me? Yes, who can say where he may? Must I travel far and wide till I am beside that someone who I can mean something to? Where is who can say where he may hide? Must I travel far and wide until I am beside someone who I can mean something to? Where is love? have to do that one again. I mean, not tonight, but that was fun. Thank you, Jeffrey, for making me learn that. Okay, now I'm gonna check in with you guys. Cool. Well, I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it. All right, I'm gonna do one of my originals off of Red, and I know I have a lot of Red fans out there. It's been so great. I love that record so much. I have to tell you, I just like, it was just like a period where I just never played any of the songs right at, like probably 10 years after, within that decade after I made it, because, I was just sort of, it was, after I got dropped from the deal and I just sort of had a bad feeling about it, and it took me a while to be able to pull them out and play them and have fun with them again, and I'm having lots of fun with them now. Yes.
There's a few requests for low spark.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're kidding.
There's at least 2.
Well, that's enough for me.
I think
Who's requesting low spark?
Stacy.
Oh, and you know what? And stronger. Well, how can I refuse Stacy? Okay, you asked for it.
Look out.
You asked for it. I shall play it. Oh, there's fire. Okay. So I had a request for low spark of high head boys. And if you are a student of, I think it's a 70s traffic song, early 70s. It was like the song when I was in high school. Love this song because it has such a cool lick. You know, well, you'll hear a lot of it, so I won't. I'll just start. The what?
Don't give it away.
I won't give it away. Kind of did, but the original version I think is like 15 to 20 minutes long. It's just like the most endless soloing. So self-indulgent. It's beautiful. Fabulous. Stevie Winwood just on, what is that, like a distorted organ sound that he's playing? Somebody's got to know out there, the solo. Anyway, I'm going to just probably taper it down to about 11 minutes. No, I'll do my version of it. It's on a record of mine called Kiki, and it's cool. If you see something that looks like a star and shifting up out of the ground, and your head is spinning from a loud guitar, and you just can't escape from the sound. Don't worry too much, it will happen to you. We were children once, playing with toys, and the feelings you're hearing is all in the sound of the low spark of high boys, high boys. If you had just a minute to breathe, and granted you one final wish, to ask for something like another chance, something similar as this. Don't worry too much, it will happen to you as sure as your sorrows and joys. And the feeling to start here is only the sound of the lost spark of high boys. And the percentage you pay is too high price, while you're giving it on your knees. And the man in the suit is just bought a new car from the properties made on your dreams. But today you just heard that the man was shot. Oh, take me for a ride and strip me of everything, including my pride. But fear is something that no one destroys, and the sound that I'm hearing is only the sound of the lost butterfly boys. And the percentage of pain is too high at rest, while you living it on your knees. And the man in the suit is just bought a new car from the profit he's made on your dreams. But today you just read that the man was shot dead by a gun that didn't make any noise. But it wasn't the bone that they laid him to rest, was the lost butterfly boy. High heel boys. High heel boys. High heel kind of takes you back, doesn't it? That is such an awesome song. Oh, love it. We used to play that. Well, in high school, we go, Saturday night there'd be a party somewhere, and we'd all be, well, it was a party. So we'd be hanging out, and there'd always be a piano, and there were at least 2 or 3 of us that knew how to play this lick, and that was like, you just played that, and all of a sudden, you are the shit. I mean, that was the closest thing I got to jazz when I was in high school. Probably the closest thing I have to jazz now. Anyway, Stacy, thank you for requesting that song. Because actually, it was sort of an alternate. It wasn't really in the set, but obviously I was prepared, as I usually am. And now I'm going to do your other request. And that is a song of mine called Stronger, also off the Kiki CD. Take a little salt, now open up your heart, let me pour some in. Now, let me take a little bite. Oh, you sure it tastes nice? Well, I'm sorry if that hurt. Well, tonight, sweet love is gonna carry me home to the chorus of my favorite song. Sweet love, baby. You bring your luggage over here. Well, you sure got a lot there. Maybe I can help you Honey, that's just how I'm built. But tonight, sweet love is gonna carry me home to the chorus of my favorite song. Tonight, sweet love, take me when everything is wrong. I guess I should play along, 'cause if it don't kill me, then life made me strong. Life made me strong. Cause tonight, sweet love is gonna carry me home to the chorus of my favorite song. Tonight, sweet love is gonna carry me home to the chorus of my favorite song. Sweet love, take me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's funny, I don't play that song solo a lot because it's really built on a bass and drum groove. But I feel like, well, if I don't have that, it doesn't quite come across as this sort of sultry song. But I actually think I like it I like what happens on piano. I mean, I think it's a challenge to take a lot of songs that you maybe even wrote with a band in mind, or wrote, never had a chance to play. Most of my songs have been piano vocal or piano guitar originally, so I can take them down to the basics. But actually, you know what? I just dawned on me, that song I wrote on the guitar, one of these days I should really brave it up and play you how some of these came. I don't play them as well on the guitar, but they have a cool vibe, and that sort of translated to the band. Anyway, thanks for signing on and being with me on a Monday night. Like I said, this is our we just completed our 3rd week of straight shows. I can't believe it. Many thanks to my dear husband, Steve Wallace, who has helped set all this up. He mixes the sound, he runs the cameras and the phone and moderates and, does amazing things to help me. He lights the candles and makes dinner afterwards. Super cool. And thank my dear friend Donnelly Wakefield, who is in Texas, and she does such amazing promotion and just gets the word out. I love that my family watches. A lot of my family watches. Been watching almost every night. Alex, shout out to Alex in Montana, and Michelle and Jen, and Bonnie in Arizona. I don't know if you're on tonight, but you've been on a lot. And thank you for the book. She sent me the cutest book today. I'm gonna get it wrong, but it's really popular. It's you just say it, Bonnie, on there. The boy, the mole, the horse, and the fox, or the boy, the horse, the mole, and the fox. And it's illustrated with all these cute sayings, like none that I can remember right now because I just was looking in the book, but it's really uplifting, and it'll just make your heart sing and laugh and maybe bring a tear to your eye. So that was very sweet of you to send me that. I'm going to close this incredibly cool night with a song that I've only played a couple times, and it's a Laura Nero song, and one of these nights I'm going to do like a night of those 60s girl songwriters, Carole King and Laura Nero and Toni Mitchell, and maybe throw in a Carly Simon tune or something like that. But tonight we'll do this song. I know you know it. I do, so I'm going to tell you what it is. Just going to surprise you with it. And when I die, and when I dead and gone, there'll be one child born in a world to carry on, to carry on. It's live from the living room, everybody. It was going so well. And when I die, and when I'm dead and gone, there'll be one child born in a world to carry on, to carry on. Troubles are many, there is deep as a well. I can swear there ain't no heaven, but I pray there ain't no hell. I swear there ain't no heaven, and I pray there ain't no hell. But I never know about dying, only my dying will tell, only my dying will tell, yeah. Only my dying will tell. And when I die, there'll be one child born in this world to carry on, carry on. Give me my freedom for as long as I be. All I ask of living is to have no chains on me. All I ask of living is to have no chains on me. And all I ask of dying is I wanna go naturally. Yes, I wanna go naturally. Don't wanna go back, devil. Don't wanna go back, demon. Don't wanna go back, devil. and I don't wanna die out easy. Just let me go naturally. And when I die, and when I'm dead and gone, there'll be one child born in this world to carry on, to carry on.
You made it.
All right, got to the end. Thanks, you guys. Another fun evening in the living room. Thank you for all your comments. I'm gonna get right on there and answer you back with lots of love and hang in there. Let's hope for some good news from the governor tomorrow. All right. Oh, I hear the cat. He must be hungry. Good night, y'all.